Unbelievable. Unbelievable. DFJ Hoops, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you enjoy any of these videos that I release on this channel. Let's get right into this. So, Joel Embiid gets hurt against the Golden State Warriors in a meaningless game, and I blame nobody but the medical staff. Now, there's a good news and a bad news. The good news is that this injury right here is unrelated to what he was dealing with before he came into this game. But the bad news is it's still an injury, and it's going to definitely require some time off, and he would definitely have to be out for a few games, maybe a few weeks for him to get his knee right. But before I say anything, I just have this footage that I want y'all to take a look at.
Just pointed at Deebo Samuel, 49ers wide receiver in the front row. Embiid loses it, hits the floor, trying to save it. Ball knocked around. Curry, he's got the angle.
Now, before I say anything, Jonathan Kuminga, I don't think he did it on purpose. He was going for the loose ball clearly. And in situations like that, you're not really thinking. Now, he's not thinking in his mind that, oh, Embiid is hurt, so let me go for the ball with caution. Let me take care. Let me make sure I don't land on his leg or whatever. So he wasn't thinking that. And I've been in situations like that where, you're not really thinking about somebody's injury. All you care about is getting the ball out. And that's what he was doing. So I don't know if Sixer fans are roasting him on Twitter, but if they are, they're absolutely wrong because that wasn't deliberate. He didn't really mean to injure him. Now, I blame the Sixers medical staff for this happening in the first place because before the game started, Embiid was clearly not at 100%. I mean, if you watch him warming up and you watch him putting up shots, he was clearly not ready to go, and he could barely get off his feet. He could barely jump. He was limping the entire time, and I'm asking myself, why is this dude out there? Because he's clearly injured. He clearly can't go. He clearly can't play. But you clear him to play this game, and I don't want to insult or I don't want to speak against medical officials because I know that it's a lot of dedication into becoming a medical professional because it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of years to become a medical professional. But this decision that y'all made out there tonight, that was a terrible decision because you cleared him not to play against the Denver Nuggets, but you clear him to play this game, and he was clearly showing signs that he's not at 100%. And the best thing that y'all could have done was to just sit him out because there was no reason for Embiid to be out there in the first place. Now the Sixers are missing a lot of players. The Sixers are missing Maxey, DeAnthony Melton is out, Robert Covington, Nico, Marcus Morris is also out. The Sixers are already missing players. Now, if Embiid said himself that he was ready to go, you could clearly tell that he was not ready to go because he was limping the entire time. He could barely jump. And if you watched him in the game, he had wide open looks that he usually makes, but he was just missing because he was just not right. And for y'all to think that it was a good idea to put him out there on the court, you're just putting him in danger for potential injury, which did happen tonight. Now the injury did look like a hyperextension. He fell on his knee and it hyperextended. It went so he's gonna probably have to be out for a few weeks, maybe a few games. But there's no reason for y'all to clear him to play against the Utah Jazz. There's no reason for y'all to clear him to play. Now, even though I blame the medical staff, I also blame these casual NBA fans that is pushing these narratives that, oh, he was ducking this player. He was ducking this player. Now, Denver Nuggets fans, are y'all happy now? Are y'all happy now? Because he injured himself. Are you guys happy now? Or should I say some Denver Nuggets fans? Because it's not every fan that was saying that he was ducking, but he clearly destroyed Jokic with 41 points and seven whatever rebounds it was. So why would you even put out a narrative that he was ducking him? For what? But I also blame the NBA to a certain degree. Now, I do understand that the NBA wants players to go out there and play and not miss some of these marquee matchups. But at the same time, if somebody's hurt, they're hurt. If they can't play, they can't play. Now, why am I blaming the NBA? Because they have this rule that says you have to play 65 or more games in order to be eligible for accolades like MVPs and Defensive Player of the Years and All NBAs and scoring titles, rebounding titles, steals titles, whatever. Now, Embiid did say that he doesn't care about accolades, which is good. But if you didn't care about accolades, why was you out there in the game tonight? Because clearly you was not at 100%. Now, if the medical staff did clear you to play, you know your body, you know yourself, you knew within your heart that you're not at 100%. So why would you even risk it and go out there and play? Now, I'm blaming the NBA because this rule. Now, if you miss a certain amount of games, you're not going to be eligible, which sounds dumb because if you're injured, you're injured. Now, I saw a couple hours ago that if Tyrese Halliburton, if he misses 3 or more games, he's not going to be eligible for All NBA teams. Now, considering the type of season that he's having, there's no way that he cannot make the All NBA team. There's no way. So in situations like that, when somebody's clearly injured, they're going to try to force themselves to play because they don't want to miss out on these All NBA teams and accolades because these accolades come with a price. If you make an All NBA team, there's a certain amount of bonus that you get. And what I learned is Tyrese Halliburton, if he misses the All NBA team, he could potentially miss out on $50 million. And a lot of guys don't want you to play with their money. So even if they're hurt, they're gonna go out there and play. Even if they have a torn Achilles, torn ACL, like nobody wants their money to be messed with. So even if they have these type of injuries, they're gonna go out there and play, which is terrible. The NBA needs to do something about that. But Embiid Embiid got hurt tonight, which listening to Nick Nurse's post game interview, he said that they'll probably do an MRI tonight or maybe tomorrow morning to see the severe damage that his knee took. But hopefully he's okay, and hopefully it's not anything serious. But after what happened tonight, there's no reason for him to go out there and play against the Utah Jazz because he's clearly not ready to play. He's clearly not at 100%. So, but I wish him a speedy recovery. Now the Sixers are terrible on a 4-game losing streak. Now we're going to talk about them, but that's all I have for tonight. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and also don't forget to hit the bell notification. And I'm out of here. Peace.